Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I transformed into Pennywise. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please do so down below. That little red button, just click subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any of my Halloween looks. So, the teeth are not aligning. My top lip doesn't align with the teeth at the bottom lip, so the mouth might look a little bit weird, but anyway, I want to show you guys how I completed this look. If you guys are into it, then make sure that you like this video and also share it with your friends on Facebook or any other platforms. I would love it if you just supported me by doing so. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into today's tutorial.
I'm back. Boo.
Let's get started with prepping the skin. I'm going to be using this Glam Glow moisturizer. This is the Moisturizing Trip Omega Rich Moisturizer. The reason I always start with my moisturizer is because I just know that paints can sometimes get a little bit too dry on the skin, and I want my skin to feel really hydrated underneath all of the makeup we're about to put on. And now I'm going to take my Elmer's glue and I'm going to block off my eyebrows. So I learned this new technique on TikTok. You just kind of put a lot of the glue onto your eyebrows and just like really go back and forth until you get a lot of the product building up on the eyebrows. Then you're going to want to go in with your spoolie and really just move your eyebrows upwards so that they're kind of flat going upwards. And then you're going to grab the spoolie on the other end, and then you're just going to kind of flatten them out with a brush. This was a lot easier to do than what I was previously doing, waiting for the glue to dry down and then going over it. But yeah, anyway, now I'm taking the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just going over the glue so that everything is just smooth and it's not too sticky. And I'm just being silly here showing you guys my teeth. They look pretty white. I mean, I do like to use my Crescent white strips, but with the paint that we're about to put on, my teeth look really yellow. So, just showing you guys. This is a water activated paint, so you just need water to use this. For paint, I'm using this Fab paint that I purchased from FX Cosplay. It's only $6, and I really love the fact that they have on their website the option to create your own palette for only $20. You get 6 different paints. So if you're just getting into body painting or just you want to just paint for the holiday, you know, the holiday season, the spooky season that is upon us, then I highly recommend you checking out this website for paints. I will have it linked down below in the description box. And let me tell you, if you do plan to wear contacts for any of your looks, I highly recommend you put those on before you paint your face, because look at me right now. Yeah. It ruined my freaking makeup. So just put your contacts in, and these contacts are from Just for Kira, and they are called Vision Green. It sounds like I said Shakira, but it's Just for Kira. But anyway, we're going into our Alien palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I haven't really played with this palette in so long, but I just love the black from this eyeshadow palette because it's so intense, and that's kind of like the look I'm going for. But as I was putting on this eyeshadow, I realized, like, shit, I'm getting this eyeshadow all over my freaking face. So just make sure you're putting some setting powder underneath your eye, just in case any of the black eyeshadow falls onto your face. You can just swipe it off with the powder. If you guys are looking for a really good eyeliner that just glides on underneath for your waterline, I highly recommend that you try out Urban Decay's eyeliners. They literally just glide on. They don't smear unless you're using a brush to smear it out. Of course they will. But their 24/7 glide on eyeliner, I highly recommend it. This one here is from their Prince collection, but it's just the same as a 24/7 eyeliner. So that's what I'm using on my waterline, and then I'm applying some of the black eyeshadow over it to just blend it out and make it look a little bit more smoky underneath there. I'm also lightly going in with a gray eyeshadow from the palette, from the Alien palette. Let me see which one this one's called. The color Ghost OG, and I'm kind of creating little hollows underneath my eyes just because Pennywise's picture, this is the image that I'm using as a reference for the look that I'm going for today. You can see that he kind of has some hollows underneath there, and that's what I'm doing. I'm also applying the same exact gray color over the black eyeshadow, the ends, just to kind of make it look a little bit more diffused and it's not just like a big black eye. You know what I mean? And then the fun part, I'm just drawing on some eyebrows using the same eyeliner that I used at my waterline, creating the scary looking, chola looking eyebrows. I remember so many girls in my high school having these eyebrows. No shade. Yes, shade. I hated all the girls in my school. And now going in with a light coat of mascara. I'm using the new IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes mascara. And this one is just like for very subtle eyelashes. This one doesn't really build up that well, but I just wanted to do something very easy and just get this part over with. I do really like using this mascara for my no makeup days. You know what I mean? Like where you just kind of want to look a little subtle. That's where I use this mascara because it's just very natural looking eyelashes, but at the same time, just a little bit of volume. Moving on to the color Ghost OG once again, we're going to start to create some lines, kind of like some wrinkles at the top of the eyebrows to kind of make them look a little mean, a little pissed off, a little I'm going to eat your kid look. It's easy to create the expression, like the kind of like lifting your eyebrows or kind of looking a little upset so that you're able to kind of fill in the grooves that naturally form in that area. I'm also taking the black eyeshadow, which is called Black Hole from the palette, and just emphasizing in those areas before we blend this all out. We can't forget the little crow's feet and the wrinkles underneath the eyes. I'm going to use my Mayron Paradise palette, and I'm going to be taking this kind of like plum looking color from the palette so that I can create the shape of the nose. I'm also filling in the center of the nose with a redder shade just so it looks a little bit brighter. I kind of wish I'd made the shape of the nose a little smaller than what I'm currently doing. But it's okay. There's no rules to makeup. If you mess up, it's just makeup. You can do it again. I mean, it is kind of tedious when you're painting for hours and then you got to go back and fix it. I'm taking some of the black shade from the Alien palette and I'm just kind of adding a little bit of shadows to the nose to make it look a little bit more contoured, a little bit more dimension. I'm also adding a little bit of a highlight to the nose with the white paint, but you do have to build up on the white paint because you're adding already layers and layers of paint on your face, so it kind of takes a little bit of time to get that white intensity at the center of your nose for the highlight. Now I'm taking the Colourpop Lip Pencil, and this one is in the color, Okay, this is going to sound like a bad word. Bichette? I'm going to put the name on the screen. But anyway, I'm just outlining the mouth of little Penny over here. Going in with some white paint to create the little teeth, you know, the picture. There's so many teeth going on that I'm just trying to like go with the flow and hopefully my teeth come out okay. I'm just painting as I go and yeah. I'm taking some black paint and outlining every tooth that I just painted in with the white paint. I mean, I already had white paint on my face, but really want to emphasize the teeth on my lips. So I'm just kind of outlining the teeth with the little brush and black paint. Once I have outlined all the teeth, I'm going to begin to fill in the rest with all black paint. The teeth were looking a little bit too small, so I did have to go in with more white paint to create a more elongated tooth. And yeah, I began to use the color Martian Soil from the Alien palette. It's kind of like a dirty yellow, like a mustardy color, and I'm beginning to fill in the teeth because homeboy over here, Penny, does not have a toothbrush because his teeth are getting rotten, they're getting yellow, and yeah. And now the fun part begins. I'm applying some of the red paint from the Mayron Paradise palette. I am outlining the shape of the lips and taking it all the way to my eyes and then just dragging it up towards the eyebrows to, you know, this is the iconic part of Penny's makeup, so really important you take your time and be very precise with the lining. I went back into the color Black Hole from the Alien palette, which is the black shade, and I'm just beginning to fill in the edges of the mouth to create more shadow and more depth to the mouth. I'm adding some lines to the bottom of the mouth. When you smile, you have those little crinkles underneath there, so just adding that to the look. I'm creating the little cheek areas to make it look a little bit more lifted in that area and the cheeks look a little bit more rounded, so I'm emphasizing the smile lines. At first I went in with the color Ghost OG with a pencil brush. That way we can have the outline of the little cheeks. Once I did that, I'm going in with a little bit of a bigger pencil brush. It's a little bit more fluffier than the previous. And I'm taking the color Tall Gray, which is a lighter gray shade, and I'm just going over the line that I just filled in to create a more natural looking cheek. I also decided to go in with a little bit of color onto the eye. I'm using a color from the Hip Dot palette. I don't know what palette this is. It's like sienna something. But yeah, it's like a maroon color, and I'm just applying it over the gray and black area of the eye right here. I'm also taking my powder brush, the one that I used to apply underneath the eye area, just so that we kind of soften up that eye look a little bit more. And going back into the black shade from the Alien palette, I'm adding a little bit more definition to the nose. And that is it for this Pennywise makeup look. Now I have to get into costume and all that, so be right back. And that completes today's tutorial. I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to just hang out with me. I'm going to be doing more Halloween looks for you guys, so just be patient, and because these looks take up quite a bit of time. And I've just been having fun with them, so make sure you guys also follow me on my TikTok where you guys will see more of this look. I also show you guys how I did a DIY of this. I'll probably insert it right over here. So you know how Pennywise has that ruffled neck? I'm going to show you a DIY. Take a choker. Put it on. This will work with tulle, toilet paper, or paper towels. I'm using paper towels today. Put your paper towels through your choker like that, and then just crinkle it up and continue the process until you have gone all around your neck.
Hiya, Georgie.
So that right there is how I did this little ruffled collar that you guys are seeing on my neck. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments what look you guys want to see from me next. Now, I'm going to let you go because I got to go pick up my kids and I got to make sure I'm washing this off, because if not, I'm going to be scaring everybody. Bye, guys. Have you shopped with me yet? Go ahead and take a look. I have so many eyelashes. Different styles to complement any occasion. I also sell eyelash glue. I have press-on nail sets that I hand paint with love myself. I sell press-on nail kits, which you can do your own DIY nails, or maybe you want to sell your own press-on nails. I have so much to offer on my website, so go ahead and visit www.soñadoraofficial.com.